And now it gives me great pleasure to introduce the Episcopal Class of 2020 Valedictorian, Celia Kiesel.
14 years ago, I stepped onto this campus for the first time. It was August of 2006, and I was beginning pre-K here at Episcopal. At the time, the campus was completely different than how it looks today, and Episcopal has reached so many milestones since we first come here. In lower school, we experienced the playground renovation, which replaced a treehouse we had once had with the big spider web we see today. We also saw a new head of the lower school, as well as the introduction of Mr. McIntosh, our soon-to-be former head of school. In middle school, we were the first class to use iPads instead of netbooks. I still remember playing Minecraft and social studies with Mr. McCrary, where we were tasked with building historical monuments in the game. In high school, we've gone through many changes. We've seen a new head of the upper school, Mr. Forty. We've gone through 3 deans of students, and we've seen a lot of construction. The chapel renovation, the academic commons, the field house. The growth and change of our class has been directly reflected in the physical growth and change of this campus. Even aside from the flooding of 2016, or the current COVID-19 pandemic, our class has an impressive track record of adapting and embracing new circumstances. I believe it is our class's ability to adapt that has brought us all to this point of graduation, and that this ability will be our strength in the future. With 14 years of memories here, there are many different aspects of the school I could talk about. However, I'm going to focus on one aspect of Episcopal that I think best reflects the overall EHS experience, and that is my time here on the powerlifting team. I never intended to join the powerlifting team. It was my friend Mackenzie Darty who signed me up for the team our freshman year. And my only experience up to this point on the with weightlifting had been a required summer strength and conditioning class for volleyball. But I had enjoyed the little weightlifting I had done, so I decided to give the powerlifting team a chance. When I joined the team, there were only 3 girls competing: myself, Mackenzie, and one upperclassman named Nicole. In a way, this was good. Mackenzie and I received a lot of personalized training advice due to making up 2/3 of the girls' powerlifting team, despite only being freshmen. There was an easy camaraderie between the under and upperclassmen due to the sense of community a small team builds. Of course, there were a few cons. The powerlifting team didn't exactly start off winning because most of our team was freshmen. It would take a couple more years before our team would be strong enough for that. When I decided to give powerlifting a shot, I set one small goal for myself. All throughout middle school, I had struggled to open plastic bottles. I had always had to get someone to help me screw the caps off of them. When I joined the powerlifting team, I told myself that by the end of the freshman season, I would be strong enough to twist the tops off of Gatorade, Powerade, and plastic water bottles all on my own. And by the end of my first powerlifting season, I did it. I was able to open bottles without any help. Of course, I accomplished a lot more than just opening plastic bottles in my first and throughout my entire powerlifting career. Every year I lifted, I qualified for the state meet. At the regional competition this year, the boys placed second and the girls placed 6th when going up against 5A schools, a huge improvement for where we had started off freshman year. And in my 3rd year of lifting, I was able to set a school record, something I had never thought possible. My experience on the powerlifting team reflects the broader EHS experience. We all came here to Episcopal with one very achievable goal: getting into college. And congratulations to all of us, because we've made it. We're going to college. But don't stop there. Every class, experience, teacher, and friend you have experienced at the school has prepared you for much bigger, greater things in life. Don't let yourself be content with this first milestone we've reached. Now it's time for our next level, the state meet. So let's go out there and let's set some records.